in New Light Video Magazine, Seeing in a New Perspective. June issue 2013, Volume 4. Feature story, Bridging Science and Spirituality. Author and motivational speaker, Greg Braden. Homeland Mars. Colonization of Mars by 2023. Rolling Green Project documentary. What's up? UFOs. Uncovering unexplained phenomenon. The angelic. What do we really know about angels? Mainstream invasion. Interview with musical artist D.I.O.cis. Dandelion. It's more than just a weed. Hubble captures Space Invader. Astronomy photo of the month. Celestial event calendar. Starscope Zodiac and Cusp Astrology Monthly Forecast. Find more issues at www.innewlightvideomagazine.com or on YouTube. Contents. About in New Light Video Magazine. Contributors and credits. Other world news. Homeland Mars. Summer solstice. Rolling Green Project. Feature story, Greg Braden. Mystic Corner. What's up? UFOs. The angelic. Entertainment Central. Music trivia. Mainstream invasion. From within. Holistic health. Dandelion. Astronomy and astrology. Astronomy photo of the month. Celestial events calendar. Starscope's astrology zodiac and Cusp's forecast. What are the starscopes? Find your zodiac or cusp and find out what the stars can reveal to you. About in New Light Video Magazine, Seeing in a New Perspective. In New Light Video Magazine is an innovative video magazine created to share news and stories that may allow you to gain new perspectives of our world. We strive to bring things into a new light by researching and exploring world events, news, and information. In New Light Video Magazine is a written and narrated magazine in a video format that can basically read itself to you, making it user-friendly for the hearing and visually impaired. We wanted to make it easy to access our information and view it in a format that can be seen almost anywhere the internet is available, making our publication worldwide. Our monthly publications are uploaded to YouTube each month and available to view on your phone, tablet, and computer without the need for apps. We hope you enjoy this new and innovative way of seeing things in a new light. We are always interested in topics that can offer a new perspective of seeing things in our world. If you have a story or event that you would like to share with us, submit a brief description and send us an email at innewlightmag@gmail.com. For more information on advertising space in our magazine, please see our ad and send a request to the above email and place ad space in the subject. The Savannah Deck. Celebrate Savannah's history with a limited edition box set available at www.thesavannahdeck.com.
Other world news. Homeland Mars. Is this possible? And would you sign up? By Stacy Hill. Whatever the reason you're on Mars is, I'm glad you're there, and I wish I was with you. Carl Sagan. That message may sound unreal to some of us, and almost like a fairy tale, but as we keep marching on into our future that is ever expanding, this could be a reality. Although I wasn't alive when Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon, I am still blown away by watching the rerun of it on TV. A good amount of us would love to do that, or even just orbit the Earth to see her magnificence. After 17 years of hard work, Carl Sagan formed Mars One, a company in the Netherlands that may take us a step further in exploration. We have been taught that Earth is the only habitable planet in our galaxy, but this team seems confident that we can actually have a colony on Mars. As extraordinary as it may seem, Mars One is planning on doing just that and having it completed by year 2023. Mars One is now looking for 4 people, for a one-way trip to Mars. They even have a website where you can go to apply to be an astronaut for this mission. Keep in mind, there have already been thousands that have signed up to be one of the first astronauts to live on Mars. No doubt there'll be several challenges this four-man team will face. First, their bodies will have to get used to the 38% gravity decrease. The decrease is thought to cause physiological changes in the body, such as bone density, circulation, and muscle strength that may make their bodies unable to live on Earth again. On this $6 billion mission, the team will be responsible for building the colony on Mars, with a team of 4 more astronauts every 2 years after that. Mars One is only offering a one-way ticket. These pioneers will have to leave family, friends, jobs, and their whole life as they knew it behind to venture out on the 2-year trip to the fiery planet. Bas Landrup, an engineer, founded Mars One in 2010 and states it has developed a realistic roadmap and financing plan for the project based on existing technologies, and that the mission is perfectly feasible. Supposedly, all elements required for life can be extracted from the planet. Water will be extracted from the ice in the soil, and Mars does have nitrogen, the primary ingredient in the air we breathe, and will be powered by special solar panels. Mars One has signed a contract with the American firm Paragon Space Development Corporation back in March 2013. They are now making the first steps toward this great endeavor. First, they will have to design a life support system to support new life on Mars, and a spacesuit for the pioneer astronauts. Even Paul Romer, the co-creator of Big Brother, states, "This mission to Mars can be the biggest media event in the world. Reality meets talent show with no ending and the whole world watching. Now there's a good pitch." This is truly an amazing feat to accomplish, and I know that the astronauts, engineers, and all the other shoulders we stand on in space field would be ecstatic about this. Will this be our new reality TV? Not too long ago, getting to the moon was a huge endeavor, and now a colony on Mars? Would you go if you could? Could you leave behind the comforts of life you lead now to venture off into the true unknown to begin a colony from scratch, only being the 4 individuals on Mars that we know of? I, for one, could not. Too much to lose here on Earth. Just imagine the possibilities that in our lifetimes, this is going to be a reality. We will get up in the morning awaiting the news about this new colony, and maybe even rush home or program our TVs to record the reality TV program in the evenings. I would like to see that. I would like to see how they build a colony, establishing a water system, making breathable air, planting gardens, creating homeland Mars. If you are interested in signing up for this adventure, you can go to mars-one.com. Be warned, they already have over 10,000 applicants signed up who are willing to leave Earth behind and start life anew on Mars. I wish the brave souls that are picked the very best, and I hope they have a great adventure, knowing that everyone that's still here on Earth will be living vicariously through them. Bon voyage and Godspeed. This is Stacy Hill with a New Light Video Magazine. Summer Solstice. Happy Summer Solstice! This year, the solstice falls on June the 21st. It's the beginning of summer. The sun is at its zenith, and all seems to be in full bloom. I am smelling honeysuckles, seeing lightning bugs or fireflies, just smelling the deliciousness of life in full bloom. While we are celebrating, meeting up with friends, having cookouts, and just having fun in the sun, we forget exactly what the summer solstice is about. Summer solstice is known as midsummer. This is when the sun shines his brightest, giving us the longest day of the year. Solstice derives from the Latin word sol, meaning sun, and sistere, meaning to stand still. Midsummer was celebrated as far back as the pre-Christian era. It is still celebrated in most European countries today. For Christians, this day celebrates the birth of St. John the Baptist. The herbs that were normally picked on this day were calendula and St. John's wort, both considered to have powerful healing abilities. While cultures may differ from the celebration of this day, typically it is celebrated by playing in the sun all day and ending with a huge bonfire at night. Pre-Christian era, this was actually the middle of the summer, as the spring solstice was the beginning of summer. The sun is feeding Earth, allowing us to partake in her delicious bounty. Have a great solstice. This is Stacy Hill with the New Light Video Magazine.
Reiki attunement classes with Reiki Master Instructor Reverend Stacy Hill. For more information, send an email to revstacyhill@gmail.com and start a journey in Reiki today.
Hi, I'm Samantha Phoenix with the Rolling Green Project, and this month I want to tell you about self-sustaining wastewater treatment, how to go eco-friendly. There are several simple solutions to having a waste management system that keeps from being harmful to the waters and the ecosystem of a settlement or a community. A composting toilet is a dry toilet that uses a predominantly aerobic processing system, typically with no water. Composting toilets may be used as an alternative to flush toilets in situations where there's no suitable water supply or a waste treatment facility is not available, and it can be used by organic farmers for human manure. The decomposition process is generally faster than the anaerobic decomposition used in wet sewage treatment systems such as septic tanks. For personal use, one could easily make a fully functional toilet with a metal garbage can and the toilet seat and lid. Attach the seat to the can and use cedar chips and/or gardening dirt in the can. Just add more compost material as it's used. And it is possible to use septic tanks you can build yourself for 2 to 15 people to use on a small scale up to a small community of approximately 10 homes. Check local codes regarding septic tank capacity for the residents it will serve. This will usually be in the form of how many gallons of water the tank will hold. Another option for a larger community to have modern plumbing would be to have their own wastewater treatment plant. Bob is with me here at the Black Canyon City KOA to tell us more about that.
Hi, my name is Bob Hannes. I'm with Western Environmental Technologies, and we're an operations company. We service water and wastewater systems, and we are here today at the Black Canyon City KOA wastewater treatment facility. So what we have here is a typical bar screen. The influent sewage or the raw sewage would come in through the bar screen. The bar screen is designed to eliminate any of the rags, any big solids that hinder the performance of the pumps. It then just flows into the aeration portion of this system. This is an activated sludge facility.
You would think that it would be kind of smelly back here, but there really is no smell to this at all.
Right. They will give off kind of a swampish type odor, musty, mildewy type odor, just because the organisms do break down after a while, and you're smelling the organics in the water and in the liquid.
As the water is cleaned over here, it starts running through this area over here.
Yeah, so it starts at the influent bar screen area, comes into the mixed liquor tank or the aeration tank, comes into a clarifier, and it does exactly what the word says. It clarifies. The solids settle to the bottom. The clear water then flows over the overflow weir into a contact chamber, pouring contact chamber for disinfection. This plant discharges to a lagoon system, and then the water just evaporates off.
If you wanted to get some schematics on how to build one of these, where would you get those?
You would have to either contact engineers. You might be able to find some older drawings online, but most of these systems are designed specifically for a camp, and the engineer holds those designs.
Watch the full interview with Bob and keep up with the Rolling Green Project at www.rollinggreenproject.org. Until next month, this is Samantha with the Rolling Green Project in Black Canyon City, Arizona.
Feature story: Greg Braden, Putting Science Behind the Law of Attraction. On my path of learning about the law of attraction, I stumbled across author Greg Braden. While I do not believe in coincidences, I knew there was a valid reason for this. While Lily Mace taught me ways to incorporate this law into my life, Greg showed me how this simple law was scientifically proven. Greg Braden is a wonderful author of several books out there: Divine Matrix, my favorite; God Code, Walking Between the Worlds, The Isaiah Effect, just naming a few. As a former senior aerospace computer systems designer, he adds a scientific explanation of how this co-creation works in our daily lives and inside our own bodies. He is known to be the pioneer of bridging the wisdom of our past with science to allow healing and peace of our future. For over 20 years, he has searched high mountaintop villages, remote monasteries, ancient temples, and forgotten texts to uncover their timeless secrets. In Greg's book, The God Code, he explains the hidden secrets that DNA contains for all things. In my favorite book, The Divine Matrix, he shares the 20 keys of conscious creation. The most profound one for me is Key 3, and it states, "To tap the force of the universe itself, we must see ourselves as part of the world rather than separate from it." I had to sit and fully take that statement in. We are a part of this wonderful creation. Wow. He educates us on the theories that were performed over 100 years ago, stating that we are separate from things, are now being shown that those theories were not correct, and science is now proving that. Greg scientifically and spiritually illuminates how our beliefs truly shape our lives, making us co-creators of our lives. His books and workshops offer others the hidden secrets that he has found upon his journeys. These wisdoms from temples and monasteries are showing us what science is just learning. I feel he is helping us have a more spiritually minded science, helping us to grasp the realization of what we do affects all. Ancient teachings and scientific evidence has shown us that there is the field of energy that connects everything in our world. Another article you can research this theory is an article written by Silvertooth in journal Nature in 1986, volume 22, page 590. So why is this ignored? Why is it being kept on the back burner? Well, everything would change. We all have the ability to use this field that exists for healing of self and healing for a collective, and many different things we can't fully comprehend right now. So where does this field come from? No one really knows. The best scientific guess is this field has always been in existence, the primal energy that created this time we are in at this moment. Greg's books easily explains how our universe works, teaching us how we can tap into this force that we are a part of to better our lives, how we can help to have peace and make true changes that benefit our world. He doesn't just tell us how to have a better life, he shows us a scientific approach to it, showing us how the actual method works. He shows us the true concept of stress kills. Greg Braden is an awesome educator, and I urge you to read any one of his books. I am sure you will benefit from his knowledge. Thank you for reading and listening to our video magazine. This is Stacy Hill and New Light Video Magazine.
The Veil, gifts for the mind, body, and spirit. Visit them online or at Keller's Flea Market.
What's up? Uncovering unexplained phenomena. UFOs. The term UFO was officially created by the U.S. Air Force in 1953. That is not to say that this phenomena started then. No, in fact, even the History Channel has a whole series of shows dedicated to ancient aliens. Ancient history of Native Americans even share knowledge of beings that are called star people in the notorious Terror Papers. I'm not here to teach you about UFOs, when they began, or convince you of what an alien agenda might be. This section is dedicated to uncover information for you on happening sightings and news of strange or unexplained phenomena that is occurring around the world. It is up to you to decide. The creators here at A New Light Video Magazine decided to change the happening page to explore more of the unexplained happenings that seemed to take rise in 2012. Maybe it was due to the 2012 Disclosure Project. It would be hard not to consider some of the information that was given at those hearings from NASA and other government agencies. They are saying that we are not alone and that government agencies need to share the information with the rest of the world. If you're not familiar with the 2012 Disclosure Project, you can find out more about it at www.disclosureproject.org. Whatever has occurred, it seems to have gone global. People are either actually paying more attention to the skies or things are really happening more often. There are many stories posted all over the internet, although many could be hoaxes. So we pulled some photos straight out of our own gallery to share. This strange hovering light phenomena occurred 3 different times over the course of the year of 2012. The first sighting was in the spring, the second during the late summer to early fall, and the last was captured in December of 2012. All of these were seen in the rural town of Rincon, Georgia. This light appeared to flicker, but had obvious color changes, which is what drew the curiosity to get the camera out and snap some photos. These are zoomed in to try to capture the anomaly, and appear to show unusual movement when looking at the image that was captured. This led the photographer to believe that they were moving and were not able to steady the camera. On deeper inspection of the photographs, it showed a slightly different story. The stars in the surrounding airspace are not blurred or distorted, nor do they show the same kind of movement. They appear as little dots on the image. What makes it even more interesting and why the photographer tried to capture this when it appeared in the sky multiple times is because after about 30 minutes to an hour of viewing this light in the sky, it disappeared. Maybe swamp gas, a government craft, a planet perhaps, or an angel hovering over rural Georgia. You decide. I'm Tammy Sabo with the New Light Video Magazine. Seen in a new perspective. The angelic. What do we really know about angels? Through many belief systems, such as religions and faiths, there are references of messenger deities that act as the mediators for the spiritual and physical worlds. In most beliefs, we know them simply as angels, the supreme supernatural spiritual beings that are thought to be graced with divine powers, all-knowing wisdom, immortality, incredible strength, and beauty. In many instances, their presence is described with such an extreme brightness that it cannot be looked upon when it is seen in the physical realm. Does this make them seem unreal? Are they a possible myth? What more can the study of angelology and sacred history tell us about them? The origin of angelic lore cannot truly be determined. We just have always had knowledge of them throughout humanity's existence. In fact, we can find the earliest writings about angels from ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, also referred to as the first civilization. This tells us that even from the oldest civilization that we know of, knowledge of the divine and the angelic realm were passed down from another ancient time to what we consider ancient times. To me, that is pretty amazing. So in many ways, the angelic lore belief is as old as time itself as we know it. The study of angels is known as angelology. This is a vast study with many facets exploring the divine realm. Angelologists research a variety of sacred texts to compile comprehensive texts for the study of angels. Through different cultures and the rise and fall of beliefs, some of the information has been lost to time. However, we can still find an array of information about angels in these ancient texts. The Zohar, the Christian Hebrew Bibles, the Orthodox Bible, the 3 books of Enoch, the Apocrypha, the Pseudepigrapha, and Kabbalah are considered some of the richest sources we have about angels. The study of angelology will take you to the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega of existence. That is part of what fascinates us and draws us to angel lore. The other aspect, of course, is the comfort that we have in believing that we have divine assistance that can guide us and protect us. Angels are thought to be extensions of the divine force of creation itself. Therefore, it is safe to say that angels represent the spiritual essence that connect us all together and to the supreme divine. This can relate as fifth dimension beings and even speaks to our own fifth dimensional aspect, our soul. So believing in angels is on the same path as believing in God, gods, or other supernatural deities. In nearly every belief system, whether they are called angels or another name, they are considered pure spiritual beings, and their duties are to assist humanity. They are here to guide us, protect us, and inspire us. It is said that while they desire to help us, they cannot interfere with our lives, and for us to receive their assistance, all we have to do is ask. How do we know that they exist? It's merely a matter of belief. Next month, we will continue to explore the angelic realms. So until then, I'm Tammy Sabo with a New Light Video Magazine.
Contact us at innewlightmag@gmail.com for information on placing your advertisement in our publication. Entertainment Central. Music trivia time. The answer to May's trivia question. What legendary rock band never had a #1 hit? Led Zeppelin. Not in Britain nor the United States. Although Stairway to Heaven is considered the most requested song by a musical artist, period. Ready for your next trivia question? What band in the 70s sent out an SOS in a bottle? Look for the answer in the next issue, baby. Stick a Pick. Never lose your pick again. Go to stickapick.com now or look for us on YouTube. Mainstream Invasion. Interview with musical artist D.I.O.cis.
Hey, it's Rich with the New Light Video Magazine. We're here in the Stick a Pick Studios today, and we're talking to artist D.I.O.cis. D.I.O.cis, good to have you with us today.
Hey, thanks for having me here on A New Light.
Well, D.I.O.cis, what is the mainstream invasion, and how is it the next level of music as we know it?
The form of music that we know right now that dominates our airways and dominates what shapes our cultures and our communities, it's starting to change. Even from the mindset of people that you see in everyday life or on TV or on the news, I think our minds are starting to change, and we need to change with it. So mainstream invasion pretty much is those artists who believe more in artistry and having a voice, but also at the same time, giving you something to dance to, giving you something to vibe with, and I think that form of music is going to once again dominate our airways and be the music that reshapes our communities and our cultures.
Let's talk about The Mask for a moment.
The Mask. Okay, well, I'll say this. I think, honestly, we all at sometimes wear a mask. Some people wear a mask all the time. But what's been bestowed upon me to do musically, it's not about me. It's about the music. It's about that focus. It's not about me being glittery or all in your face, all in the camera. It's about the music and about the words and about what we're trying to do, the effect. Artists have a responsibility, musically, because music is powerful and very influential. Like I said earlier, it shapes communities. It shapes cultures. There's definite evidence of that. So I think it's time to get back to that. We need it. I feel music should be heard. You should see it, and you should feel it. And I'm talking about just the music. Oh, definitely the words. But you should hear it, see it, and feel it. There's a whole lot more out there. There are a lot of artists who are working hard to be more expressive. They're working hard to be more of a voice. And those are not the things that are mainly played on our radio stations or shown on our video shows. I remember times when, songs they meant a lot to people. They spoke to people. They inspired people. They comforted people. And music does have a definite power.
So it's really about getting back to the message behind the music.
Yes.
That's some powerful words and some very deep thoughts. You heard it here first. We're sitting once again with D.I.O.cis, and hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.
Spikes PC and IT, serving Savannah's computer and networking needs.
A poem by Wesley Ivins. From within. A talent lies deep in our souls, a knack for caring, no will to grow old. Forever a sorrow has known not a jest, but a smile may give a much welcomed rest. The pill must be taken with a wee grain of salt, as jagged and little, and who is at fault? For one was willing, but one was untrue, and how would you feel if I waited for you? I have found middle ground between the sand and the bark, where sweet water flows through us all light and dark. Yet there is one who lights up my eyes, my lover in truth, she knows no disguise. For from light into dark and gray in my eyes, I still am a green man when she gently sighs. By Wesley Ivins. Holistic health. Dandelion. Is it a weed? No, it's an herb that helps the body in numerous ways. Spring is fully here now. I am sure we all have these wonderful little yellow flowers growing all in our yards. Aren't we lucky? These little sweeties have been called weeds for far too long. Dandelion's botanical name is Pteriaxum officinale. Pteriaxos means disorder and achos means remedy. So Pteriaxum literally means I am the remedy for disorders. Oh, and the officinale means I am indeed an official medicinal plant. This little herb has many uses. You can use the greens in salads, the flowers can be eaten in salads, and can be used to dye wool yellow, and the roots can be used as coffee substitute or makes a wonderful magenta dye as well. It can be used as a diuretic, great for the liver, kidneys, astringent, digestive stimulant, and sedative, just to name a few. Dandelion is mainly known as a liver ally, and it is full of choline, carotenes, and mineral salts. It has been said to live a long and healthy life to use this amazing herb daily. Dandelion energizes our solar plexus chakra, stomach, as it stimulates the production and flow of bile from the gallbladder and liver. Dandelion can even help with jaundice for babies and damage to the liver caused by alcohol or drugs and hepatitis. And, according to Adele Dawson, we cannot ignore the amazing fact that 80% of patients treated with dandelion root preparations in Chinese hospitals recovered from appendicitis without needing surgery. So the next time you are out in your yards and you see that beautiful little yellow flower, please do not think of it as a weed. It is a wonderful herb that can, in many cases, save a life or enrich one. Say yes to herbs. This information came out of the book Healing Wise by Susan Weed, a book I highly recommend. Thank you for listening and or watching. This is Stacy Hill in New Light Video Magazine.
Accurate accounting and payroll services for all your accounting and payroll needs.
Astronomy and astrology. Our astronomy photo this month. Hubble captures Space Invader. What? A Space Invader? There are a lot of theories out there, and with images like this surfacing, it can certainly make the mind wander and wonder. There is no doubt that it looks very peculiar. This image was taken with the Hubble Wide Field Camera 3 and was spotted by Nick Rose as he was reviewing data of the camera survey. This is quoted from NASA. Quote, "In this photo, the image of a spiral galaxy at the upper left has been stretched and mirrored into a shape similar to that of a simulated alien from the classic 1970s computer game Space Invaders." End quote. The curious alien-looking image that appears in the likeness of a spacecraft is actually Abell 68, a massive cluster of galaxies that were taken with infrared light. That's NASA's story. To find out more about this photo, use this link at www.nasa.gov/mission_pages/hubble/pages/able68.html. Image credit is NASA/ESA. Acknowledgement is Nick Rose. I'm Tammy Sabo with a New Light Video Magazine.
History, hauntings, happenings. Find your truth with Sixth Sense World. www.sixthsenseworld.com.
Astronomy and Astrology. Celestial Event Calendar for June of 2013. June 5th, Planetary Alignment, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury. This alignment is considered very rare in astronomy and very lucky in astrology. June 7th, Neptune goes into retrograde. June 8th is our new moon. June 16th, Charon goes into retrograde. June 20th, Planetary Alignment, Earth, Sun, and Jupiter. June 21st is our summer solstice. June 23rd, full moon. June 26th, Mercury goes into retrograde. June 27th, meteor shower. June Boötids peak, and viewing is variable. I'm Tammy Sabo, and that concludes our celestial event calendar for June of 2013. Starscopes, Zodiac and Cusp Monthly Astrology Forecast for June of 2013. I'm Tammy Sabo, and I welcome you into the Starscopes as we look into the stars this month. What are the Starscopes? This monthly astrology forecast brings a complete and unique forecast of the zodiac and cusp signs together in one publication. They are created by calculating the movements of the planets, moon, stars, and constellations. I have interpreted how certain alignments may affect us by mapping the energies of these heavenly bodies based on astrology theories and aspects. The aspects are based on characteristics, tendencies, emotion, transitional phases, and positive and negative energy influences. This unique forecast includes the 12 cusp signs along with the 12 zodiacs. A cusp sign is the phase between two zodiac signs. Those with a birth date between the 18th and the 24th may be a cusp. This month we have a wonderful alignment on the 5th that is considered a period of luck in astrology. The main point of interest, however, will be the influence of the 3 planets that are going retrograde during this month: Neptune, Charon, and Mercury. To find out more details of these retrogrades and what they mean to us, visit our blog at www.newlightvideomagazine.com. Starscopes, June of 2013 Zodiac Monthly Astrology Forecast. Aries, March 21st through April 19th. This month will bring an array of opportunities and emotions. With every downswing of a conflict or challenge, there will be an equal upswing for you. So yes, you will be coming face to face with issues and fears. The good news is you are most likely to make great progress and major growth by finding ways of overcoming every challenge. Conflicts around the 12th are likely to bring out your compassion and may have you being more forgiving. Foundations, responsibilities, securities, goals, and plans may all be transforming around the 22nd. This is likely to inspire drastic changes in your life and plan solid action to reach your goals. New ideas and projects are likely to emerge and set your ambitions on fire. Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. This month you may be getting more in tune with your practical side, taking a more serious approach to situations and opportunities. Your spunk and creative nature is likely to get placed in the back seat as your focus turns to responsibilities and self-discipline. Communications, meetings, and discussions should go very well for you this month and could present some major breakthroughs in your personal life and career moves. Towards the end of the month, you may find yourself sorting out your life plans and seeing a clearer path to take to reach your goals. And more to the point, what it is that you really want to achieve. Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. Pressures that may be lingering in the beginning of this month will soon pass and make way for a relatively easy-sailing month for you. The only point of conflict indicated this month may come in around the 17th. Emotions may rise and someone's feelings are likely to be hurt. Otherwise, look for things to come together for you with ease. However, expect the unexpected. You are likely to receive support and help from those around you, and this could come from those that you would least expect. This is going to be a month where fact findings will offer great clarity from past events and experiences, providing you with deep insight and a clear direction. Cancer, June 21st through July 22nd. In the beginning of this month, your focus may be consumed with work and family details that put your social life on hold. This could have major effects on your career choices and could be changing your direction altogether. This month will be about redefining not only your career path, but your life path as well. Expect strong motivational energies to influence your desires for improvements. You are likely to take on more responsibilities this month, as clarity will help you work through issues with ease to get things really working for your goals. You are likely to be ending a phase of your life that will free you from feelings of being dependent and finding a new freedom in self-independence. The 25th may be an important date for you this month and could bring significant changes and good fortune. Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. The beginning of this month until around the 17th, you may have to work through conflicts. These conflicts are mainly internal ones dealing with frustrations about yourself and choices you have made or possibly need to make. This is not a time to lose yourself in dreams or the fantasy world. There is an importance to get real with things in your life and stay in reality and facts. By the 17th, expect that window to lift and allow your creativity to bring forth breakthroughs and new approaches. You are likely to experience periods of deep thinking, review of your true self, and new beginnings. This month is about getting in touch with yourself on your most intimate and deep levels. A very philosophical time for you. Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. The beginning of this month may have you feeling frustrated as you are sorting through challenges that are likely to be coming from others around you. A difference of views or opinions. Standing your ground firmly may result in a standoff. Take a step back and wait rather than push your own views. Observe their actions and see if what they're saying is valid. Revisit this issue later in the month when communications will be working in your favor during the middle of the month. You are likely to find a great deal of support from friends this month. Expect to gain new approaches and breakthroughs that will inspire new projects. Harmony with your career and personal life will give you a comfortable peace of mind. Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. This month, you are likely to have your intellectual side stimulated. Your ability to think through issues will allow you to make clear choices and come to straightforward decisions in your career. Communications will be up and down for you this month. When it comes to relating your ideas to others in work projects, there are going to be times of good conversations and periods that may bring about your insecurities as well. This could be a real turbulent time for your relations with your partner and are likely to occur around mid-month. Your focus will be on facts and things that are tangible with a more direct interest in your career moves. During this time, you may have little compassion for the feelings of others, and this could become real power struggles in your relationship. Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. This month, you are likely not to be in the mood for much socializing, and even if you must attend, you are likely to feel out of place and just be tolerant of the experiences. This month will have you in a very practical mood and will direct your focus to more personal matters and family. You are likely to find yourself in your own thoughts often as you ponder possibilities and problem solving. Life may have you feeling like making some changes in your directions. You may start taking a more serious approach to health matters and getting into healthier habits. Toward the end of the month, you may receive praise or an award of some kind. This is a time that your hard work will pay off as you can really see the benefits of your accomplishments. Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. This month, your focus is likely to be more centered around health and activities that pertain to being active. Although there will be conflicts that will keep your emotional side engaged and on guard. You may have to work through opposition from those that you spend a good bit of your time around. This can relate to those in authority as well. The advice here is not to allow your emotions to run wild and rule you. This could damage the relationship you have with those that support you. Look to gain insight from new ideas that may be presented to you. These occurrences could be very different from the typical way of doing things and could really inspire you with breakthroughs in thinking and the way you handle issues. Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. This month, your focus will be centered on your foundations, making improvements to situations and moving forward. This pertains mainly to family and your home life. Creating securities here will help you establish a firmer stance on the direction of your career. Be prepared to sort through your strengths and limitations. You are likely to find a greater confidence in yourself and what you can accomplish. A strong desire is likely to consume you to make improvements to situations in your surroundings as well as your living spaces. Any resistance you may encounter to your motivations to improve are likely to make you aggressive. You may have little compassion for the lack of their vision as you are working to move forward. You are ready to take care of business and will work well with those that have the same mindset. Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. It is likely in the beginning of this month that the energies from the previous month are carrying over for you. This energy can make you feel that everything you are trying to do is more difficult, and it is very draining. The good part is this is going to pass around the 7th. Expect to get some new ideas that could come out of the blue or in simple conversations. You may be inspired to take some new approaches to problems, and you should start to see those wheels of progress begin to turn again. If a new project is presented to you, this could be an ideal time to take a serious look at it and try something new. The remainder of the month will be full of energy for you and could pave the way to real progress in work and career goals. Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. Your easygoing nature could meet with some emotional conflicts from others this month. Make sure that you are not absorbing negative energy from those around you. You tend to feel like fighting for others and often can take on their battles. This could make you feel drained and emotionally frustrated. However, this month you are likely to see how your hard work and determination has paid off for you. Advancements, awards, and praise for your efforts are likely. Make sure that you appreciate your own accomplishments. Avoid battles that oppress your sense of self. You know who you are, and proving it is not necessary. Look to appreciate the little things in life with a renewed interest by seeing beauty in places that you had not noticed before. Starscopes, June 2013, Cusp, Monthly Astrology Forecast. Aries, April 19th through April 24th. Things will work with you instead of against you this month, with only a few minor snags of negativity to deal with. Your work, home, friends, and surroundings may really feel in harmony with each other. Discussions and gatherings with others could present opportunities to brainstorm. Don't be too surprised if something really interesting gets created from idle conversations. This is a month of breakthroughs, new opportunities, and communications for you. An extra boost of confidence could give you that edge to move forward in your career. The only real issue that may arise this month will be a feeling of having your style cramped. You are likely to be a free spirit this month, and feeling confined or restricted could occur. Taurani, May 20th through May 23rd. This is a month for great breakthroughs for your career. Things are likely to work together for you, helping you see easier ways to make your goals and dreams come true. Group efforts could play an important part in your career direction. Helpful insight could present itself to you by being open-minded to try some new things. Be daring to explore different, unconventional, or unusual ideas. This is likely to be a phase of testing and examining new concepts. A great deal of energy will be focused in the areas of progress and innovative ideas in your work. Toward the latter part of the month, this energy is likely to have you needing your own time to sort through the information to carry it into the next month with possible solutions. D.I.O.cis, June 19th through June 23rd. This month is such a positive month for you. You are likely to be driven with a can-do attitude, although you are probably going to be more inclined to work with facts than dreams. This could bring out the scientific part of you, where you are looking to solve issues and come up with solutions by separating the facts from whims of fantasy. You may have an experience this month where more responsibilities are given to you. This could be a very significant time for you around the 20th and indicates new beginnings and more independence. New opportunities are likely to present themselves, making it a good period of increased work and taking care of unfinished projects to be able to start some new ones. Canio, July 19th through July 24th. Circumstances could create a flow of events that will give you a clear direction on how to move forward to make progress. Seeing the road ahead with more clarity helps you determine the right choices to make. Be careful not to overwhelm yourself by taking on more than you can handle at one time. It is likely that you will be getting in touch with your spiritual side, seeking information, places, or fates that will offer you sanctuary and lasting peace. This month will be asking you to consider your alternatives with care. Taking the easy road may not be as beneficial for your well-being, security, or home life. Weigh the options with deep thought and consideration for all the areas of your life that will be involved in changes. Leo Go, August 19th through August 24th. This month you are likely to be driven to get down to business, take care of loose ends, and get ready to move on to new things. You are likely to be sorting out areas of your life and find that you are willing to give up the parts that no longer seem viable or useful to you. Perhaps you have outgrown them and are preparing to make changes that will be more lasting for you in the road ahead. If your career is not in line with these changes for progress and transition, that too could be an area that you will be changing. Make sure that this is an appropriate time to make that change and don't jump too fast to break away in an effort to gain your independence. Good news may start to pour in all at once and give you the encouragement you desire to make those choices clearly. Verbra, September 19th through September 24th. You are likely to be driven by a feeling to get out and be sociable, get together with friends, and enjoy yourself. This month you may find that your values and appreciation for yourself and the way you appreciate others may be transforming. This is opening you up to new perspectives and what you feel is really worthwhile in your life. You are likely to do away with things that you feel are frivolous, a waste of time, and a waste of money, leaning more toward finding value in all areas of your life. Expect to be driven by an energy that will have you cleaning up and clearing out. This motivational energy is all about making changes to improve your life and situations. This month you will have all the emotional and mental drive to be assertive, to get things in order, and possibly even start some new projects too. Libpo, October 19th through October 24th. This is a good month for you as far as your career and social life are concerned. You are likely to see the results of your efforts paying off as you are reaching some of your goals and accomplishments. With these accomplishments, there may also be things that you are willing and ready to let go of in your personal life to grow beyond the past. This is likely to bring about your more serious nature to separate fact from fiction or unrealistic goals. Pushing forward too quickly could create tension for you, which could spur conflicts with others, so check yourself and make sure you're not creating issues for yourself. This month, you are likely to be driven to focus on health matters, making changes in this area to be healthier and clean up your appearance. Scortarius, November 19th through November 24th. As you start out this month, you may find yourself able to get carried away and lost in your own thoughts and dreams. Don't allow yourself to get too carried away and out of touch with reality. Getting stuck in an unrealistic perception or idea could create situations that can't be satisfied. It could be a small struggle if you are not grounded in reality, as you will have a strong desire to be different, try something new, and seek adventure. Although, this is a great time to gain breakthroughs in the way you think. You may discover some new ways to approach situations in your life to make them more exciting. You are likely to be active this month, craving outdoor activities where you can feel free from restraints. Sagicorn, December 19th through December 24th. You are likely to be influenced by a strong motivational energy that will inspire you to take care of things and start making improvements in areas of your career and personal life. This energy is preparing you for a transition in your life path, to tie up loose ends so you can move on to new and bigger things. You may be looking for new projects and new interests to get involved in. You are entering a transformative period, so it is very likely that you could experience feelings of being out of sorts or stressed. It could be difficult to see clear choices right now, as your life direction could be changing. Opportunities may come up that involve decisions where you will need to weigh the risk and the changes it will bring to situations. This will be a good phase to fill out your limitations and your securities. Caprius, January 18th through January 23rd. With the energy entering your chart at the beginning of this month, you are likely to shine with a dynamic and assertive personality. With all this glittering dazzle, it could be easy to get caught in a dreamy state of mind or get carried away with fleeting fantasies. This is going to be a good month to brainstorm and get inspirations from new ideas. You are likely to meet the challenges in your life with some newfound approaches that could really transform them to work in positive ways for you. This energy urges the passion to have and acquire material things, but it also indicates your willingness to share with others and gifts. Changes that could occur toward the end of the month could have you examining your responsibilities and securities. D.I.O.cis, February 18th through February 22nd. This is going to be a month that could really bring out your more outgoing personality. You are likely to be more assertive and willing to put yourself out there in front of people. This will include your desire to communicate your ideas and emotions. This is a phase of breakthrough in your own personality. Strong assertive energy can also create waves with others. In this case, being over-dominant could be asking for a battle, so make sure you aren't starting trouble. This energy is usually more social, but can also be an internal experience as well. Having this renewed confidence is likely to make it easier for you to move forward with less reserve in your career decisions. Pisces, March 19th through March 24th. A tendency to analyze and pick things apart may not sit well with others in the beginning of this month and could present issues of resentment. Luckily, a wave of compassion will be entering your chart, and even though you mean no harm, it will have you in a more understanding frame of mind to their feelings. And perhaps another situation you may have on your plate will surface where this energy will allow you to be more forgiving. Your relationships are likely to be very intense. Personal bonds may grow, and these bonds could be capable of transforming you at a core level. This month is about the way you see others seeing you. Expect to gain real inner growth through those close to you and those you socialize with. This interchange could have you analyzing yourself, your foundations, and what is really important to you. That concludes the Starscope Zodiac and Cusp forecast for June of 2013. I'm Tammy Sabo, and until next time, I'll be looking at you in the stars.